Once upon a time in the highlands of Obudu, where the mist danced among the hills and monkeys chattered in the trees, there lived a great drummer named Atum. Etum was no ordinary drummer. His drum was carved from the heart of an iroko tree, and it was said to speak the language of the ancestors. Every evening, the villagers would gather under the big baobab tree to listen to Etum's rhythms. He told stories with his drum of wars and peace, love and betrayal, rain and harvest. But what made his drum truly magical was its ability to answer questions when struck a certain way. Only the chosen could make it talk, and Adam had learned the secret from his grandmother, who was once the clan's storyteller. One season, the rain refused to fall. The rivers dried up, the yam tubers were stunted, goats bleated from thirst. The village priest, Eka Idam, said the gods were angry, but no one knew why. Edom's drum sat silent under his mat. He feared using it wrongly might worsen their plight. But one evening, as the sun died in red behind the hills, a young girl named Eni approached Edom. She was barely 10, but her eyes held the boldness of thunder. "Uncle," she said softly, "ask the drum what we have done." Edom hesitated. He had never used the drum to speak to the spirit world in front of a child. But something in Eni's voice reminded him of his grandmother. That night, he brought out the drum to the center of the village. The air was still. Not even the crickets chirped. Edom closed his eyes and struck a series of sacred beats. Pa-ta-ta, pa-ta-ta-ta, do-do-pa. The drum echoed across the valley, then suddenly answered, "The river spirit is angry, for the sacred palm grove was cut. The old tree, home to her child, fell without sacrifice or song." The villagers gasped. It was true. Several youths had recently cleared the sacred grove to build a football field. They thought the tales of spirits were just old wives. Ika Idam dropped to his knees. "We must make amends." The next morning, the entire village gathered with offerings. Calabashes of palm oil, kola nuts, goat's blood, and a new song composed by Eni herself. She had a sweet voice that seemed to melt the clouds. As she sang and Etam drummed, the skies darkened. Then came a mighty thunderclap, and the rains poured down as though the heavens wept with joy. The river swelled, frogs croaked in praise, and the fields soaked in relief. From that day, the grove was protected, and Eni, though still a child, was named the keeper of stories, trained to one day take Edom's place. Moral: do not cut what you do not understand. In every tree, a spirit may live. In every drumbeat, a voice may speak. Honor your land, and your land will honor you.